Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming back, and if you're new, welcome. So today we're going to be doing a mini subscription called EarFleek. Comes like this, and it says, "Fashion is more art than art, Annie Warhol." And it is a $3 earring subscription. Comes in this little packaging. And the first one that I got looks like this. Little pearls, and it's only $3, and you get to pick like the type. You don't get to pick your actual earring, I don't think, until maybe later, which I like surprises anyways. But I think it's worth it because if you go to Target and look in the earring section, they would probably be about $7 to $10, like no joke. So, and they're nickel free, which is cool because I have very sensitive ears. So yay for that. I really like this subscription. Now moving on, we also have our Q&A today, which is why I put the two together, because it literally took like, a minute to do that. So I wanted to give y'all more video than just a minute video. I think y'all deserve more than that. So, okay, so let's start with the first one. First one says, favorite superhero and why? Well, I would have to say Black Widow. She's got the black outfit, the red hair, like she's just got it going on. And if I could be a superhero, I'd be her. I know most people pick like Wonder Woman or Superman, which I love Wonder Woman, like don't get me wrong. But I think personally I would wear Black Widow's outfit. So, and then as far as just looks, Captain America, Wolverine. Whew. Anyways, moving on. Favorite book. So my favorite book is actually like a self-love kind of book, but I can't remember the name of it, and it's lost in movement. I moved from my apartment to home, and I have no clue where it is. So my second option is No One Cares About Crazy People by Ron Powers. And this book is basically talking about mental health and about mainly schizophrenia, which a lot of people love to misdiagnose and misinterpret as mental illness. So it's just really, like, I love learning about stuff like that and educating myself more on mental illness awareness and really anything. Like, I just love learning. So also, if my throat is a little, or if I sound a little raspy, it is because it is pollen season. So I have my trusty Duke tumbler here. I know they lost. Sorry. So if I'm a little raspy, I'm sorry. But we're going to get through this together. Okay. How many puppers? I have 3. If you saw my pet treater box that I just posted, then you'll know how many puppers I have. But I have 3 dogs. What do you drive? I drive a Ford Escape, seafoam green, so you can see me a mile away. Best thing that's happened to you in the last 2 weeks? Well, I would have to say my career path has changed. And I was going to be something animation or video production wise because that was my major in college, but I decided that teacher was what I wanted to do, and it's kind of been laid on my heart, so that's what I'm going to go for. At what age did you go on your first date? On my first date at 15, I was super nervous. We went to Ruby Tuesdays. I got a salad, and I ate maybe 2 mouthfuls of it, and yeah, took the rest home and chowed down. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yes. If you see somebody and y'all's eyes meet and you just have this feeling like, ooh, like, I don't know, like you just feel so awake and so like your body temperature heats up, like I just feel like that's love, you know, and you don't know, I mean, you know, and it could be that a false sense of love, but I still think it means something. I really do. Titanic or Notebook? Titanic, hands down. I have like a soft spot for Titanic. Do you prefer kissing or cuddling? Cuddling. I'm a big cuddler. Like, I could cuddle you all day, all night. I don't care. Do you save birthday cards? Yes. I am a very, like, what's the word you want to look? I'm a very, like, feeling person. And cards just make me feel good. Like, you know, it's good to have presents and gifts. But when you go back and look at these cards that you've kept, and it reminds you that people do care about you, and it helps you build relationships with your family and friends, because you're like, you know, that was really nice of them to say to me back on my birthday. So I do. They're really, really sentimental for me. Do you take medication? That's personal. Yes, I do. I take depression meds, and I take Flovent for my breathing, which I'll probably need this spring and summer because I can't breathe. And, of course, BC, or birth control, whatever. So, yeah, I do take medication. Least favorite food, raw onions. I do not like raw onions. You can give me grilled onions, you can give me fried onions. But raw onions, no. Do not put them near me. If you could give your younger self advice, what would you give her? Hold on. Like, life is gonna still suck. It sucks right now. But just chill out. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna have some good things coming to you, is what I would have told my old self. And I also would have just said, just do what you're gonna do, because there's no telling me no. Like, just do it. Just go ahead. Okay, we still got more to go, so grab your snack and set in. Favorite thing to do? This. I love doing this. It really is therapeutic for me to sit down and talk to you guys about, you know, like subscriptions and my life. Like, it's just something I really enjoy. I also love video games. Like, video games, they're like my soul. Like, I can't, yeah. Like, if I didn't have a console or a PlayStation, like, or a PC or something to play them on, I'd be more depressed than I already am. So, is there any items you collect? Yes, I collect stuffed animals. I just bought one today. Isn't she cute? She was $5 at Five Below. And I just love stuffed animals. I could buy them all the time. I love winning them at like fairs or like on the little machines. I know it's rigged, but I don't care. I also collect Funko Pops, which I need to get back into that, but I've been broke. So, 1 to 10, are you a good kisser? Well, I mean, I've been told I'm a good kisser, so I'll say 10. Question mark. Coke or Pepsi? Sprite. But if I had to pick Coke. Hey, lady. Lady's with me, my little beagle. You can't see her, though. I'm sorry. Favorite season? Fall, for sure. It's not cold. It's not hot. There's pumpkins. It's great. Favorite holiday? Christmas. Even though it's hectic, I love Christmas. Favorite movie? Pretty in Pink. I love 80s movies. I love 80s music. Favorite show? British Baking Show. I love that show. It's so good. It's on Netflix. My brother, it's so funny. When I go to babysit my niece, he has it on. He knows what I'm going to watch. He's like, whenever Lily gets up, here you go. Here's your baking show. I'm like, oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. He knows me. What does your name mean? Well, I had to look it up because I didn't know. But it's a French name, which I thought was weird because Courtney is very basic. But it actually means short nose. Of course it does. But it fits me. So, what was your best teacher? Well, as a young kid, my favorite teacher or best teacher would be Mrs. Wood. I loved her. She was so nice. She was my kindergarten teacher. Sorry, my dogs are fussing at each other. As far as like older college, Professor Oakley, I loved him for his personality. His classes were very stressful. And then Professor Minix, she's the one that actually got me into teaching, or wanting to do teaching. So I owe her like a dinner or something. Who did you look up to? Let me try that again. What the heck? Who do you look up to growing up? I'd have to be my brother Adam. He was an inspiration for me. Like, I don't know, like me and him are 9 years apart, and I just always wanted to go in there and play video games with him, even though I was like 2 years old, and he was like trying to be a teenager. I don't know, I loved being around my brother. What animals scare you? Well, no real animals scare me, but as far as like insects or something, spiders, I hate them. And house centipedes. No, thank you. I'm good. They've got those little legs. No. Where were you on Valentine's Day? I was at CVS buying me those little Reese heart eggs, or hearts. They got the eggs now, and I'm like getting fat over them. And I was eating sushi. When is the last time you cried? Last night. First heartbreak. 2012, it was actually the same guy that I went on a date with. Also, if you hear my clock again, it's my dad's clock. What would be your name if it was an opposite gender of you? Well, my mom wanted to call me Alex when I came out, and my dad was like, no. I have a coworker that was named Alex, and he was a douche. So I was almost named Alex, which could be boy or girl. And we only got 3 more questions, and we'll be done. What would be your son's name? Well, if I ever have kids, he'd be named Henry. I love that name so much. What would your daughter's name be? Anastasia. I've always loved Anastasia. That's just like, I don't know, I've always been attached to that name. And when did you immediately click with someone you just met? Well, that's hard to say because I had an immediate connection with a friend, and we just kind of like hit it off, like we had the same interest in games and stuff, but we just had this it was so easy to talk to each other. And when we first laid eyes on each other, it was like, yeah, I want you to be my friend, sometimes you just know who you're going to click with. And sometimes you're like, we're not going to be friends. Like, their personality doesn't click with mine. And sometimes, you misjudge that. I've done that sometimes. I'll be like, oof, I don't like their personality. And then I get to know them, and I'm like, you know what? They're good. They're a good person. So never judge a book by its cover. Get to know somebody. My tip of the day. Get to know somebody. Let them in. You'll be surprised. And sometimes you'll be right, and you'll be like, oh, this person was a douchebag. Never mind. But sometimes you'll surprise yourself. You really will. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming in. If you're still here, I appreciate you a lot. I really do. As an update, I'm going to be having a snack subscription tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. It's not the same as the other one. It's a different one, and we're going to kind of do a little bit of a comparison to see what was better. So yeah, I'm excited. I have my birthday weekend coming up, which is why I'm doing all these early, so I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to make sure I got y'all some videos out because I was slacking last week. I am so sorry. Things were crazy. But I want to make sure, this is kind of what I want to do, maybe at least 1 or 2 videos every weekend. That is kind of like my schedule. I want to stick with no matter what I have, like subscription, rant, blog, get rid of with me, like whatever, you know. I just want to upload something for you guys because, you know, this really does mean a lot that you watch me. And like I thought I'd maybe get 1 view, you know, and it'd be me looking at myself like rough. But I really appreciate it. Like it means the world to me. So thank you. If you want, you can like, comment, let me know what you want to see next. Subscribe if you haven't. It really does help me out. Lets me know who wants to keep seeing me every week. And I hope you guys have a good one. See you later, guys.